Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Mountain Blade Warband Prophecy of Pendor. I have to re-speak this video as my son was able to turn off my talking, actually. Well, he found the button how to deactivate it, and I didn't notice it until I watched the video. Actually, until I uploaded it. So what's the plan for today? We're getting our troops operational, gathering troops to attack the enemy lord. I hope it is the enemy king. I might be wrong on that point, but I think he is the chief of the enemy, and then we will not let him go free. We will try to contain him if that is possible. So we're taking the troops that we can use in battle with us. That's the general idea. We put all the ranged fighters in front because, well, our tactics normally is to let the enemy come and to nail him with ranged weapons. That is not working that well lately because of our allies, the Unicorn Knights. Actually, there wasn't that good of a choice because we need troops that are able to siege, and Unicorn Knights are not perfect in sieging. I should have gone for the Mettenheim guys, and I pretty much ruined that. But what can I say? That's how it is. We have to do with what we have. Perhaps I will go to get rid of the Mettenheim guys and of the Unicorn Knights and get others. Perhaps this is working, who knows. So, got him, and he looks like a king. Look at the crown. I think he is the lord. And we offer him to surrender. Of course he does not accept. I never found someone who's accepting. And we are immediately going to engage the enemy. Our troops stay behind because I want to take off some of the enemy's forces. The more forces who are running behind me, the less forces are hunting my guys. That's the plan. The only problem is the enemy has assassins and bowmen. I do not fear the bowmen that much. I mainly fear the assassins because of their throwing weapons. Normally, throwing weapons are pretty bad. Not so with the assassins. Their throwing knives, for reasons unknown to me, do a hell of a lot of damage, and yeah, we're already killing some. Oh, look, here they come. Oh, and we've got our first losses. This could go better. Trying to take down the assassins. Actually, that's quite good because look at the numbers. This is a reasonable number of assassins right behind us, and the more we kill, the less are ready to kill our troops. But when you look at the notifications, we're losing a lot of troops. Maiden Rangers, well, that are all troops of the of our ally, of our mercenaries to be more exact. And there comes enemy reinforcements. Oh, a Pendorian bowman has just been killed, which is terrible. And I might have noticed that I totally hate this sword. I'm a saber guy. Tell me what you want. I know that stabbing is nice, but I love sabers because they're more predictable in my eyes. And this guy just hit me in the back. So what is the plan now? Yeah, some of them are going after us, some of them are going at the team. Our job is to keep the enemy occupied as much as possible and to hit anyone in the back really hard who is going for the wrong targets, especially going for our troops. Okay, you see we're losing more Knights of the Unicorn by the minute. And primarily I'm looking for targets that are not suspecting my attack, like this one here. We're up from behind. And we just killed the horse, but now we killed him. Oops. Just ran against the horse. Well, that's how it is. Oh, there is someone. You're watching the right way, the wrong way. Wonderful. And these Wind Riders are actually giving a hell of a lot of experience. Wind Riders, by the way, for those who don't know that, Wind Riders are the enemy's knights. They're knight order, to be more precise. Yes, 540 experience. 300, I don't care. 375 again. And 453. And actually we're doing quite a good job up to this point. Yeah, more rangers are getting knocked unconscious. We've got another one. Actually, I still think we're the most powerful fighter in the entire army, as always. There are times when you, for example, you have Lethian in your army, and then you notice that Lethian is doing most of the job. That's not the case with us. We're definitely doing the job here. Definitely. So, another ranger killed. And we killed another blade man, dust rider, whatever. Okay, very important to break the enemy ranged fighter formation, because those guys are nailing our troops, and we cannot allow that to happen. And while we're close, we can try to save our friend here, although I think we're too late for that. Oh, another ranger killed. And we're simply not hitting enough. We're simply not hitting enough. Hit this guy. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And got him! Question is, where is the rest of... Oh, shit. Well, he's not dead. He's just unconscious. Yay! That's just a horse. No problem here. And we won! We lost 10 men in total. And our allies lost 26, which is quite a lot. And the enemy lost 130, a lot. Okay, that's okay for us. That's totally okay for us. Okay, let's charge the enemy again. Bow out. Most important thing is to stay alive, because as long as you stay alive, you can keep the enemy occupied. And that's the main job, actually. It's not so much the killing, it's more the keeping the enemy occupied thing. The only problem is this can all be over in seconds. Because one knife in the back and your history. And you should not fire when you're close to your own guys, because you're very likely to hit your own guys. Oh, look at this. We're shooting a lot, we're hitting very little. And now it gets too dangerous to fire into the masses, because yeah, our own troops, we can kill our own troops as easy as we kill the enemy. Yay! 93 experience, that's not a lot. And look at this firing line. We must disturb the firing line. And how do we do that? Yes, we ride just through it and hit them all really, really hard. And you should not park yourself in the middle of your enemies. Very bad style, very unhealthy. 240 experience for, I think it was a dervish. Yes, it was. And yeah, we're just trying to ride through them, get as much kills as we can. How did he survive that? Nobody knows. Oh, look at this. Another Wardenstein Ranger killed. And we're simply not doing a great job here. Trying our best. Oh, we're so low on health, it hurts. That could have been our end, but we were lucky. So it was his end. And this halberdier was killed due to the fact that we just ran over him. That made him vulnerable for the rest of the army, and we used that. I think we just dehorsed someone. Oh, look at this. Oh, so much attention. Another ranger killed. You should stay away from these mosses. Oh, another firing line. Always disturb the firing line. That's a lesson. Only problem is when you start taking the enemy firing lines down, this happens. Yeah. They get you. They get you simply due to the fact that you're riding through them and then they shoot you in the back. But still, our troops are doing a very, very good job, I hope. There is one guy on a horse still left. I hope they take them down. Take him down quickly. Yes, the horse is down. And yeah, the fleeing one is dead as well. And victory! It could be worse, I think. Okay, very little left. Should not get overconfident because we're pretty much wounded, as you all know. So we should stay back. We should stay back. It would be wise. Yeah, well, you know me. Oh, look at this. Normally, when you fight guys, their last troops are the weakest. This here looks like heavy cavalry, really heavy cavalry. Which is bad. And we should stay out of trouble, actually. But I simply don't do that very well. I'm not good at staying out of trouble. Yeah, there comes the old good sword attack when you're low on life. Very, very clever. Well, at least I have my shield in my hand, so... Oh, I'm doing bogus. It's really funny when you see things when you're not actually driving, when you're just trying to get the sound back, so that you have something to listen to. Actually, I think the pictures pretty much speak for themselves. Another Ravenstein archer was killed. Totally unnecessary. The battle is nearly over and we're still losing troops. Yeah, but we're killing a lot. I think there's an achievement for that. At least that's what I hope. Another victory for us. Good. And he's my prisoner. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. And we've got better with our own relations. That's strange. How can you get better with your own relations? That makes no sense. I mean, seriously, how can I like myself more? Okay, some troops we have, some troops we get. We don't need all these guys, but we can give them to Lethian, for example. I think it will be a good idea to gather troops unregarding or not important of what kind, and simply have them and give them to Lethian. The loot is not as good as you should expect for a king, and now I do a very big mistake. I give away my food. An army of my size eats a hell of a lot, and we should try to keep our food together. On the other hand, as you all know, we're nearly broke. So we need every coin we can get our hands on. I get the good horse back, although I know the other horse is better armored. I stay with that, and I don't want to have Andoria picking fights with my team, because my army is perfect and I don't want to mix them. Andoria and the other lady, they will leave me soon. At least that's what I hope. I will send them on a mission. And I was hoping to get them to be vassals of me, or to be my new, how do you say, engineer, but that does not work out that well. I mean, look at this. She's engineer 3. That's only 1 point better than my minister of building, so that's not that good. So that's not actually working. We can rise up some of the troops. It is a shame that the Empire crossbowmen level up so badly when you compare them to the Ravenstein Rangers. I mean, a Ravenstein armored crossbowman is unbelievably hard to train. An Imperial crossbowman is very, very hard to train. An Imperial and Ravenstein archer is actually, or ranger is actually very, very easy to train. So I'm not quite happy with that. I should make that easier. So, does she know anything? No, of course not. Does he spy my prison? Of course he do, but I sell them manually because I know you cannot sell the king of another country. But I just want to make sure. I don't want to sell him by an accident. You can see that their troops are actually quite worth a lot of money. Not that it will help a lot, because as soon as there's payday we will be out of money again. But at least we'll have something. So when we start training troops up, we will be broke again. Yeah, try to buy all the food I can get my hands on. The problem is that the villages that are close to us are all destroyed or looted, which means they do not produce anything, no foods and no people, which is actually quite bad for us, because that's what we need, recruits. Question is, what can we do? We have 38,000 gold. We could have more if I would not have bought that armor, which has not proven that worthy for now, but such as it is. And now we're going to decide what we do, and I think we're going for Shaquila as you suggested. Why? Because that is the only fortress still left for us. Because I think the other fortress will be under attack, or is already under attack, by the... Oh, she's picking... Oh, no. I think we should get rid of the ladies. And there stands Sali Uza. He is without command now because we killed his king, and so he's just standing there. Not that we care, not even a little, but that's how it is. So we've done good. The question is where to go next, but we'll see about that. We're very, very low on food, actually. That's a problem. But we'll solve that problem another day, I think. So I thank you for watching. Sorry for the recording of the voice.